So, thank Chris for reminding me that this was on. I'm just going through looking for hot topics, and this is the hottest topic of the morning. Shantel confused Christie. Instead of going to a therapist with your issues, you've gone to Carlos King to be hoodwinked and bamboozled, to show your cervix for a quarter and tell your business for next to nothing. You embarrassed yourself thoroughly this season by physically attacking your mother, but this shows maybe it is Jackie's fault because she clearly knocked all the sense you had out of your head. Carlos King? You wouldn't go on your mama's show, but Carlos King? Why are you out here trying to date public opinion when you have a husband at home? Girl, Carlos has thrown you under the bus. Already, this sissy has thrown you under the bus. Thank you for reaching out to me. Look, I didn't even call the heifer. She wanted to tell her business, so I'ma let her. Carla said, look, for once, I'm not a piece of poop. Well, you are. You are, because you could have said, I don't think we need to do this on reality television. But maybe my platform could be a place where you and Jackie begin to find healing. Maybe that's what he was going to say. You know how people like to lie to themselves, but you ain't going to lie to us. I heard a lot of different think pieces. No, you didn't hear a lot of think pieces on your situation. You went to YouTube and TikTok, put your name in, and said, tell me about myself. Call me a victim. Call out my mother. That's what you said, and that's what you did. Didn't work, though. That's why you're here. Because you're going to get us on your side no matter what. And, honey, it's about to be no matter what. But you don't know that because you're a young fool raised by an old fool. Wait, you said the attack was tasteful? She said it was done in a very tasteful way. They artfully showed me trying to whip my mother's ass and my mother jawing me into the middle of 2030. It was tasteful. 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 It was tastefully done. Like nudity, well, it's gotta be tastefully done. It wasn't pornish, it was tasteful. A tasteful ass whipping. It was tasteful. This is why you don't hit children in the head at a young age. Jackie used to slap your soft spot. That's why we're getting these kind of thoughts. Slap your soft spot. Jesus. Oh. Where do I come up with this? Slap a soft spot is wild. But, I mean, what else could explain this type of tasteful thought? Jesus Christ, I wanted to be somewhere on wax. My side of the story, on wax. On wax. What? On wax. On wax. She's like, I gotta get my side of the story on wax. Drop the beat. Where's the beat? What would the beat be? I don't like the beat. I don't like the beat. On wax. Shantel gonna drop the beat on us. No music. No music. I was talking about my mama. I was talking about my mama. I was talking to my mama, but she wouldn't be my mama. No music. No music. So Shantel moved away from Los Angeles, and the biggest thing is they wanted me to come out to Los Angeles. Girl, this could have been an email. TMZ and Shade Room, they wanted me to come out to LA for interviews. Girl, you could have done this shit on Zoom. It was not necessary for you to be in person. Oh, gee. Now Carlos is talking about God is in the conversation. But God ain't in you. Was God in that ass whooping? Was it spiritual? Was it spiritual? He's trying to tell us she's likable. Girl, everybody looking at you because you put hands on your mama. That's not something people can identify with. Now, because I look at the deep dysfunction, I can forgive it. Jackie been abusing this girl all her life. Let's not act like Jackie don't deserve to get her ass thoroughly beat. Jackie a piece of shit. However, Shantel is also wrong. Don't ask her how she doing mentally. She just said she was portrayed in a tasteful ass whooping. Tasteful. That brain is clocked out. Oh! Who was baby Shantel? We don't care. She was abused. She was abused. So Shantel says Jackie's mother was good to her and raised her in the ways Jackie couldn't. Did you feel that Jackie abandoned you and your siblings for Doug? Yeah, 'cause she did. It's called neglect. Neglect. So she said I didn't have a crappy time with my pappy like my mammy, like with Jackie. People want me to blame Doug, but Doug just swept problems up under the rug. Wasn't fault. Said it wasn't Doug's fault. You don't know my history, but the history is to blame Jackie. Said it wasn't Doug's fault. Said it wasn't Doug's fault. Don't blame the pappy, it ain't on he, it wasn't. It wasn't Doug's fault. She said it was tacky and tasteless to speak on her parents' marriage, but the fight was tasteful. It was a tasteful slugging. She said he's always also taken accountability for his imperfect moments, but he won't take accountability for your mother. She said with Jackie it was about fear-based parenting, and now I'm no longer afraid of you. Then you should have really slugged her back. You gonna let Jackie steal on you. So she said I'll just never have that kind of a close relationship with Jacqueline.
And now, of course, Carlos has to say, well, I understand that too, because I had fear for my father, but by the mother's boy, and oh my God, let's think about that!
Girl, don't nobody care. So now it's maybe Jackie didn't know how to be a parent, you think? I can give you grace, but you can't tell me I didn't experience what I experienced. And so you wanted Jackie to admit to shitty mothering on the show, and she wouldn't. And so you said, I'm a push and prod till I get her to act odd. And now you're a meme. And now nobody will ever look at you without thinking of a cartoon drawing and somebody in the background singing day after day. Jackie told her at 12, I hate you. See, this is the shit where I'm like, I'm not surprised y'all are scrapping today. But who tells a 12-year-old, I hate you? Who? If you as an adult cannot emotionally regulate enough, you ain't got no business being a parent. She's the most outspoken of the three, not the big three. Oh God, Carlos, I don't care that you can relate as a shunned sissy. I don't care. We don't care. This interview isn't about you. Oh. I don't care that your pappy didn't like you. I don't like you either. You are not worth liking. Oh, God. This grating voice.
My sexuality.
No, oh, my God. This is about Jackie's daughter. Can Shantel speak? Oh, God. Either you trying to get a date, you trying to have a therapy session. No one cares about Carlos. Why don't you do a reality show and put your business in the street? So now that we get back to Shantel, she says, my mother has to hate me, or why else would she treat me like this? I agree. She was looking for a reason to jaw her daughter. But I think Jackie hates all of her children differently, but equally. Takari said that Shantel is a mini Jackie. I could see it. She definitely wants the spotlight, and the neck, look at the neck. It's growing goiter. She said, well, Takari was always going to get treated different because she was the step, and Jackie was trying to keep the new. Shantel said, however, Jackie neglected me like she neglected Takari. Her mother raised us both. She left us both to run up after Doug. So she kept Jackie's shitty mothering from her pappy.
So for most girls, I was taught from so many psychiatrists that your first bullet is your mom. Now, I'm not calling your mother a bully.
I will. She's a bully.
A bully.
Chantel's like, Jackie refuses to take any accountability, so it won't work. So Jackie was something of the favorite of 9 because the mama chose to love Jackie through who she was. Love through the goiter wall. She moved out at 18 and got a Walmart job to get away from Nicky. Oh, God, I got 10 siblings, so I can relate to Jackie, too. Jesus. How long is this? I don't know what hurts more, me listening to this or my thigh. She holds full accountability of her behavior. Now, I want to know, Shantel, Christie, why didn't your pappy send a checkie while you were struggling, scratching, and surviving? I'm confused. So Shantel says her and Jackie hadn't been in each other's space in a while. They weren't close when Basketball Wives called. So if you knew you and your mama weren't close, why would you feel like, oh, let's get close on television? She said I could come on and show growth. Your mother is a growth, but apparently so are you. You turned it down multiple times. If you had just turned it down one more. Oh, her mama begged her to come on, and you bought it. But still, the fact that Jackie was a part of that situation, because I think she wanted to deck you on camera. So Doug said no, and y'all didn't listen to him. See, he probably be trying to referee, but y'all so fucking hard-headed. He's like, look, I'm tired of the both of you. You're both simple. I'm listening to this interview at 1.75 speed, and it's still agony. You brought me here to play in my face. You played in my face. Honey, that's what Jackie does. Why would you work with a face player? So Shantel said I wasn't going to be fake for the cameras. Our first scene, she pissed me off because she wanted me to play. And I'm going to keep it real. You're going to warm up before you touch my baby. I ain't going to have him whining. And I get it. Oh, and Jackie brought up her baby father of her other child. And she's like, no, you know we ain't supposed to talk about that. Playing in the face. Why would you do that when you never know what's going to be used? I get it. We get it. Your mama was throwing you up under the bus. But your mother had shown you for years she didn't like you. If she told you at 12, why at 32 do you want to flirt with her? Nobody on this cast is currently in the league. I am the only basketball. Oh, God, you are Jackie's daughter. She said, I was just trying to talk about it to get it out the way. No, you wasn't. Then apparently she had somebody try to bring some lesbonic tea about her to Brandy Maxine, Brown Gel Queen. She said, I made a promise to myself I'm not going to show my ass. And Jackie said, pull them down. She got you to shake your pants all the way to your ankles. You gave us back and front. You showed your cervix for a quarter. Carlos says, so the little girl in you resurfaced when your mother brought up your baby daddy. Is that when you started to unravel? Are you on Jackie's side, Lispy Los? Girl, it is raining. She said, well, I let Brandy go in on her because she let people go in on me. Why should I protect a mama that ain't protecting me? She said her mama was sitting there with a water bottle full of Tito's watching like everybody else. I can go toe-to-toe with Brandy Maxine, Brown Gel Queen. I don't know what she wants us to be on her side. She said, I put boundaries on Jackie to not show up at my apartment any time and to tell my personal business, not to defend me. If you can't defend me on your own, that's fine. But if you want to, then by all means, this heifer's coming at me for no reason. So she was tired of her mama playing in her face and Brandy Maxine's. But Brandy's husband plays in her face. So I think Brandy likes her face played in. She said she's given her mother the advice to walk away from arguments. And so Jackie did that on her to piss her off even more. I said it was two people knowing how to needle each other. So she said I was approaching the conversations calmly and she walked off to piss me off. So then if you knew she was trying to get your goat, why was it got? Why did you bleed and get beat? Relational rumbles and family fisticuffs. The family fist is in the family fight. Who's going to get a black eye tonight? Oh, God, Carlos. You're not a therapist. You don't understand shit as an unhealed woman. You got a bitter pussy, too. Carlos, what about your underpaid employees? Why do I have to parent a parent? I'm treating you the same way you treat me, like a bitch in the street. She said I ducked that punch, but fell into the cameraman, and that's how they got that picture of me. That iconic image. She said, do I want my kids to hit me? No. But am I going to treat my kids like my mama treated me? No. I feel like there's nothing else that's going to come of this interview. Oh, God. 2 hours? I'm good. You've been saying the same thing. We got 30 minutes left. Let's call it time of death of interest, 2:55 p.m. I love you. Ken for and a half, honey. Ken for and a half. I'd rather watch an old episode of Poto Mac than listen to this run round the mulberry boring ass bush.